A grand rising, everyone. Welcome back. It's JC. I'm back with another video. Oh, it's so peaceful. Oh my goodness. I'm usually sitting in the house with someone all the time. And so it feels kind of good, okay, to just be in this energy and in this moment. I noticed something about the house. Like Taurus got up and normally he don't like straighten up. But like sometimes, after, sometimes he will, okay, just straighten up a little bit. But when I got up, I noticed that he had straightened up the kitchen or whatever. And I'm like, oh. And then, I ended up getting something to eat. And then I ate it. And I noticed something. When something is already like clean, when something is already clean, like I didn't have to do it, I don't know. I tend to keep it clean. Because I ate my food and I'm dropping stuff off. I might be considered a little bit of a pig, depending on what I'm eating. And I'm dropping shit all over the place. And I couldn't get up. I couldn't sit back down or, come in here and do the read until I made sure I got every little crumb up. So I don't know. I noticed that. And then I start seeing other little stuff and I'm like, oh, wait, I got to make sure it's clean. I'm that kind of person, man. If somebody could organize, or if I had somebody to clean my shit, it would stay clean. If I had somebody come in like once a week to clean, or every other, like one, 3 times a week or something, it will stay clean because I'm finicky like that. If it's just clean like that, I don't know. It's weird. I just noticed that. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I'm all happily picking up the condiments that I use and taking them, put them back in the refrigerator. I just noticed that. I don't know why. That's something weird. But anyways, except for my craft room, because if I'm going to my craft room and everything is organized, I can keep I can keep all my inks in one thing, all my stamps in one thing, all my scissors in the bucket. But I'm saying, like, when I start creating, it get crazy. Like, stuff be underneath the paper over here, stuff be spilled over, glue be out. Like my area or whatever, it stay messy. It just ain't never gonna be clean. I'm not one of those like, oh, let's just paint this and then put the thing over here and nicely go put it back. The work area is messy. So, anyways, let's keep moving. Okay. Because that's what I plan on doing. And it's like when it's so peaceful and it's just me, I just want to do, like, even if I'm tired or if I'm having a sleeping spell or something like this, I just want to do so much. When, I don't know, I feel like maybe I'm like an empath on a different level. Like, I don't notice how other people's energy, even little kids, can fluctuate or mess kind of with my energy. I think I noticed that once I'm gone, because it used to be like that. Like, I used to go with Taurus like every single weekend. We used to go to his mom's house or whatever. We'll sit there and eat or something, talk, whatever, thing like this. And then at one point in time, when I started to pull back on energy and like, what the hell, my energy is off. Like, what is going on? And I stopped going around family and stuff as much, just to kind of pick up on my own energy. And during my awakening. And then it started to be like, yeah, just go ahead and, yeah, just take the kids to your mom's house. And if they was going for like 2 or 3 hours, it was like the best thing in the world. But I had 4 children at that time. So, it felt, of course it was going to be a weight lifted off, but it's only one now. And I noticed that now that they just went off to go shopping for school stuff, it just feels so peaceful. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a natural born like loner or something like this. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into this. Cause this thing about this energy about the vagabond, right? We're going to get into it. Let's finish this so we can clear this table off, okay? And then we're going to go into a couple things. I'm thinking, what's the difference between Satan and the vagabond? And somebody might say, well, what's the difference between you? You sit there and and you point out people, or it's like the judgment in me. You know what I'm saying? It's a total difference. And these people would have had to have done something first for me to pick up on their energy to even tell what or who they are and what they did. And that's the problem, because before these people ever tapped into my energy, they might have been observant, but I feel like just as the past 3 years, that's when these people started to not it's like I feel like I was born with the covering, and that covering is supposed to stay on my life all my life, or until I'm fully awakened or ready to reign or something like this. And I feel like somebody lifted or moved or opened up a gate or left a little crack for some people to sneak in and try to wreak havoc or cause damage or something like this, okay? So I don't know. I was just thinking about this, and then it had me thinking about, you know, Powhatan and things like this, and some of the things here, because I think he was known to like give offerings of like the fowl and the birds and different things to like John, to I think it's Roloff, or I can't remember which John it was. Um, but then I feel like I could see the difference in Powhatan through his supposed reign. And I feel like just like anybody else, some people start off some kind of way, and then something could get like something could get corrupt. Because I feel like I didn't notice. I feel like there's a feminine energy. The she energy tries to claim that fully, but I feel like maybe this is who's pulling on my energy. Like, you never come to me. What do you mean? I'm one of your forefathers, and so I'm trying to figure out why. Like, because I was reading a little bit, skimming through some things, right? And then I'm like, why do I feel like somebody is thinking I'm judging them or something like this? Because I was thinking about like even what I was reading, it was kind of making me think about like the mafia, gangsters, the government. You know, it was starting to make me think about like an organized crime group or an organized group like doing what they got to do to survive, or tribal. It could just be tribal. You know, the nature of you know, tribal or tribal affiliations. That those are like some of the first and earliest possibly like gang like group mentality individuals. So I was just thinking about that, and it could matter because he was offering them something at one point in time, and then these people started offering him all kind of gifts, nice clothing, and you know, stuff like this. And then I think he was fine with it, right? And so I think they wanted him to kneel down. This could also be this healing energy, because I feel like God gonna speak to me. I don't take kindly to thinking, because I feel like other seers, they may confirm. I might be listening like, oh, that's confirmation for something that I was already seeing or something. I'm not seeking them for guidance. I'm not seeking out a fortune teller. I'm not seeking out them to tell me anything that's going to, you know, because I feel like a fortune teller is different than an oracle. Um, but I feel like it's a lot of that heavy energy, and I don't know. 'Cause I was just thinking about a part in the Bible when he says, "I put my covering on this house" or something. Now this could be a group of people, or it could be a certain building or something. And I feel like now, you know, the brooding vipers are like hissing. They're on that hissing factor again. You know, talking about lazy people or people that don't cooperate or people that's not offering or something. So I think a vagabond is somebody that goes to and fro, and they don't have a home or a job. So somebody trying to make people feel like they not at home in their own home, so that they can run around and not have a job either in a home. But it could be saying you either have to have, you know, they're either lacking one or the other, or they're saying somebody that just don't have nothing. We're gonna break it down just to see in a minute, but that's just kind of like was on my mind a little bit. So if I sound a little distracted here, okay. So yeah, so we have this page of swords. So again, I'm picking up the song Fantasy came on earlier. So I think that somebody wants to think that what somebody is saying, this person is being like a child, like God said, to enter in heaven, not childish, right? Not ruling like children, you know, but being someone who's open-minded, but also sharp and tells the truth, even if it hurts. So, you know, I'm noticing that this girl is in the reverse. But remember, yesterday I said, I don't know if it was in the upright or the reverse. But somebody doesn't want you, you know, free and unencumbered or something like this, okay? Maybe somebody wants you to like buckle down or be serious, or I don't know what this is, because I feel like somebody's really trying to judge somebody on something, their behavior. Somebody could even be trying to say a woman is not mature, or she's immature because, you know, she expects for her man to go purchase her some food and bring it to her. Like it's these kind of things, or something that somebody is trying to somebody's trying to shame someone for the way that they live or the way that they are with a person. And maybe this is just jealousy, but it shouldn't be, you know, because these are women that pride themselves, most of these women, on being able to do it for themselves. You know, and so I just feel like, you know, people just should mind their own business. They shouldn't be having that's why people shouldn't have That's why there is laws and things protecting royals and other groups, elevated groups, from this type of banter, because it's just going to be a never ending story. And it's just going, they're trying to win something that they're never going to win. And it's just, these people should already be marked or killed or put in jail or something like this. Or when I say kill, I mean unplugged, because their advantage is to mess with a thing that, hit them where it hurts. It's either if these people are plugged into a group setting where they're one bad apple or a bunch can fool the rest or ruin the rest, they should not be able to keep their spiritual gifts and be abusing people with them. Period. That's just point blank and period. And then it's like shit. It was another point that I was gonna make. Oh yeah. And again, if they're using this gift to make money, that's where you hit them at. Because if they're using it to make money, okay. But if you're using it to make money and hurt people, or take gifts and money to hurt people, that's when money becomes the root of all evil. That's just my opinion. Okay. So we have some Eight of Wands activity, fast commotion coming towards this person. Maybe somebody was having you in the dark. Maybe somebody's gambling, playing around. Because I tell you, I ain't did nothing but put a hand up that says out of the garden, and I put a couple faces on there, or a couple remarks. And somebody is going ham. My page has been restricted and unrestricted, at least 5. See, somebody wants me to mention this because they want to act like they got some control or they're a big dog. But seeing as though when the thing keeps getting put, it's just it's making it easier for me to pinpoint. Okay, it's making it easier for me to pinpoint who this is that think that they are pulling these strings. So again, activity or something like this with whatever they're doing, electronics or 5G towers. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So this commotion is all right. So my fault. Somebody called. So once we realized that this police brutality that Marvin Gaye could have been even talking about back then, yeah, it could have been on the boots, on the streets, boots on the streets, or they wear them black shoes sometimes, them shiny shoes. It could have been something like that. Okay, but just know that in 2023, this is people that are calling themselves cyber police. They have special ID codes. They could be built into them mentally, or they could be having a place where they can access this, or an app or something. All right, and they get together and they target people on depending on who you are, and they pick on what you're saying and put it in their material, and make it go viral. They got assistants to make it go viral while they're keeping you small. These kind of things, okay? And that's just what they do. All right. And they are the ones causing havoc amongst people's lives. They draw them in with telling them a couple things that could be distinct to make them think that they're actually psychic, when really a lot of these people, when I'm telling you, when you subscribe to them, you're giving them access or energy or something here. Okay. And they could possibly use that. So it's not about the subscriptions or the numbers. To me, it's about the views or people watching it, or if people is able to get the message here. Okay. So that's that. And something else was on my mind, what I was supposed to say. And I feel like in this day and age is leading to dangerous situations here, where you're not alert and you're not aware of these people at all. You don't know these people, but they are they can get ways to get to you in your house to attack you or do certain things like this. So we have to put that, if people want to go towards the new age so bad, you have to be, you have to realize before, or, you know, some of these people already do, that this is what you're subscribing to. And again, a lot of these people will start hounding after they fall or something, and now this stuff is befalling them. But at one point in time, these people know a lot. I know about it because I'm the oracle and seer of God. But they know a lot about it sometimes because they were involved in this type of behavior, but they might have got kicked down out of heaven or something, and now they're doing this. They're using what they learned at that point in time, just like I'm using what I learned, what I got out the mud, information-wise, to do these videos throughout my whole life, depending on whether I was at a moment where I was reading books all the time, whether I was just observing people, movies, people on the streets, neighbors, you know, people in certain community, you know, whatever it is that I've taken, you know, from viewing life from my viewpoint through my mind's eye that was created specially for me, just like yours. You know, that's just what that is, okay? So I feel like that's why they want to mess with somebody. That's want to mess with somebody's Ace of Cups here, because they know somebody already put the work in. But now somebody wants to say, what work? What work did you do? You know, that's like your teacher pulling your paper out of your notebook, crumbling it up and saying, oh, you did the what? You did the report? You wrote that 100 times? Because you remember in school, they'll have you write something 100 times. I will not throw things. I will not throw things, or something like this. Okay, so the teacher coming over to you saying, oh, I'm sorry, I don't see it on the paper. What did you, while they're crumbling up the paper with it on there. It's basically what it feels like to know that you, because there's so many things I would have to have the covering for, I wouldn't even be alive. So really the thing that's outweighing is a couple of bad people that are going beyond people's boundaries and disturbing the peace, so that they can put false accusations on neighbors or other groups or other people. And it's just, it's a shame, okay? Because some of these things cannot be, you know, undone after they do. Some of the things that I've been hearing that these people want to do, possibly even to me, you know, is some of this stuff is not able to be undone, possibly, okay, depending on what type of being you are. Okay, a lot of people have tried to sever ties with different because they're jealous or it works better for them, but they don't know that you need those lifelines. That's what keeps you healthy. That's what keeps you together to help them. So if they trying to unplug certain things and you doing things righteously, you don't understand that you hurting me is hurting you, is hurting us, or the group. I feel like there's original group of people or something, and that's hurting that. That let me know that some of these people is not dealing with their full. They don't have their mind right. Okay, so obviously people are mad because somebody's not out in the cold anymore. All right, somebody could have got together and tried to figure out something. Matter of fact, and listen, I ain't taking no bribes. I ain't doing nothing. I ain't healing. I ain't kneeling. That's what I was going to say. Because Paul Houghton was getting all these things from them, but he said when it was time for him, and that's why I'm saying nobody, I don't judge any of these caricatures, right? Because there could be a version of Paul Houghton on this planet today, and I may not be aware of what he's doing. He might not be in connection with me, and so that's why I'm not aware of what's going on right now. But what I was just reading there is that because going with the flow, or and also trying to keep your power and keep your, you know, stance or something like this, it goes with ups and downs. You may go dealing with certain energies or something till you feel like something ain't right about your fucking energy, and then pull back or something. You have the right to do that without being attacked or retaliated on, because a lot of these people knew they came up in your energy, or they bombarded into your energy without your permission in the first place, and you just discovered them. And you're like, oh, hope, who goes there with the Queen of Swords or the King of Swords? And it's like, you know, I see more of the Queen of Swords, because she's like, okay, you could come, but motherfucker, I got this sword. What you talking about? You know, it's kind of like that. So when they wanted him to kneel, and he said, the one that holds his head up high. So maybe somebody could be thinking of you as like a tease or something like this. But again, these people don't know that every time you send an energy or a gift towards me, I ain't never got it. So I ain't got to sit here. You know, like I said, obviously people seen him accepting these gifts. I don't know who seen me accepting a damn thing, because I ain't accept nothing from nobody. I haven't received a nickel, a penny, or a dime for any of my platforms. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. All that stuff kind of secretly ties you in. And these people know this because they dealing with older energies, or, you know, these types of energies that seek and see who they can devour. So Satan is not like a red man that's coming out the ground. I mean, he might send one of his foot soldiers or something, but I don't understand. Okay? So we got the 8 of Wands here coming back. So somebody trying to send them wands out, and she's blowing out smoke or fire like the dragon, okay? And this man is laying down here about to be on fire. And, you know, all her wands is shooting up in the air. And they got fire coming from them. So, again, this could be somebody saying, you don't tell me what to do. You don't push me in a direction. I don't, even if it's 100 people in the tarot community or any community saying you need to go or stand outside my house, you going to have a fucking problem. Because I ain't going to move. And the fact that I'm being so resistant to it, let me know that source ain't saying, you just trying to, first of all, then that's domestic terrorism. And that is like those people outside them chief justice house or even in their house posing as your own family members. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay. That is against the law. Okay, you could cloak yourself in whatever bill or wrap yourself in some words or something like this to try to, but you know what you're doing when you're coming against this energy. All right, so everybody been forewarned. You know, and I just don't even know what else to say. Cause I'm not gonna die from anything these people probably do to me. But it's just like the sense of like enough is enough. Oh, so you trying to really penetrate my energetic field to cause harm to my livelihood when I am doing right. I'm not out there sleeping around, so I don't want to get the. I'm not out there kissing on nobody, so I don't want to get no damn COVID or nothing else. And so you think you're gonna just bring it to me and put it in me? Oh, see, and you think you ain't gonna you think even in 2023 nobody can't say, oh nigga, you should die because you don't know me. You should not be doing none of the stuff that these people is doing. All right, you're not even what I would consider one of my so-called handlers that they probably gave me to try to make me have a liking to them. All right, when somebody thought they had to kiss my ass to be no, that is not how it even works. That's how I know that people dealing with the wrong type of leaders today. Like if you don't do it, then you gotta go. No, I don't care if you do it your own way. As long as you're being productive and it's something abundant and you're not hurting other people and shit like this and hurting children, you know, like come on, man. So we got the Ace of Pentacles. Dang, I just lost them. Yeah, we got the Ace of Pentacles, and I was just hearing, okay, and I pulled the Tower. So somebody might this step in this direction could bring somebody their Eight of Pentacles finally. But I feel like somebody's trying to bring you a Tower, or if somebody's continue to mess with somebody's Ace of Pentacles or or something that's coming from on high to you, they're going to get a Tower, okay? But let's see what comes out, because I accidentally put it back, so yeah. So I don't know, guys. Maybe somebody likes to see you in this energy. It could be turning them on, or you know, get them going or something like this. And then we have the Knight of Swords coming in. Look, hanging the crown here on this barren tree or on this tree. Okay. And then etching somebody's name into it here. There's Queen of Swords, King of Swords. No, Queen of Swords on this side. And then the Knight of Swords on this side. So this could, I don't know. This could be looked at as a Queen of Swords. We got a stallion energy here. This white stallion in the clouds. And this could be a rock, or somebody else could be considered your rock. Okay? You could be their rock, or they could be your rock. And somebody is etching their name in something. All right? And these people see what's going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like this is what's going on here in the spirit realm. But I feel like somebody wants you to do this blindly. Somebody could be doing it to you in front of a lot of people, but you didn't know, because this rock, or it could be something blocking your view. All right, to try to trap you or keep you or something like this. But it probably was supposed to be me etching my name in some paramount or mount energy here, and claiming that this is my person here. And I feel like somebody is stopping that. Okay. This may be something where somebody is trying to say something, because I think I might have, and I don't think it's mistakenly, because I say things, right? But if I'm not being, you know, when I say why we can't just share, you don't know what I'm talking about sharing. So don't go try to make no assumptions about what you think it is. But I feel like there's something that's at ease right now, okay? There's something that's at ease right now. Because if these people are actually meeting up in the physical, and I'm supposed to have that kind of communication with somebody or some kind of contact or that type of something with somebody, then you guys are holding that person hostage away from me. Maybe it's these people that's supposed to only have a spiritual connection. You know what I'm saying? And it's me that's supposed to have the physical connection with somebody. It's something like this. and somebody could be trying to stop that from happening. These could be unclean things, and they're trying to make you unclean, you know, something like this. So we got the Ace of Pentacles out here. Yeah, it wanted to come out, so it still just came out. So again, this might be about some Ace of Pentacles energy here. That as soon as that's done, you know how you see how two people is holding this together, like two people working together. It could be like somebody, mama and daddy, like, you know, that could be your big guy energy, you know what I'm saying, that you might not be tapped in all the time. Or if it's a masculine energy, he could be trying to use his masculine form to bogart and take over my opinion or something with their strength, as far as how people in the world would look if they have money or might, you know, to try to force something. But could be what's been missing all these centuries here, that somebody could have just been, because I'm hearing please don't let me be misunderstood. All right, so this could be something where somebody all this time, nobody wanted to, a masculine energy could not have wanted to be under, could not have wanted to understand his a god or something, and now he's actually can. This could be somebody that's taking the time to actually can't try to see what somebody else's point of view is. Okay, possibly, or a group of people or something, something like that, because both of these people's hands is on this. Okay, this could be some bad parenting skills that have been progressing for the past 50 or 75 years in certain communities or something like this. Whether they be your biological or other parents. These are people that probably are the navigators that have abandoned children or left them with someone in the likeness of them as they went and plundered or went and did whatever they had to do. Now, shit, some of these people could have known about this prophecy, and they were trying to make sure that they go out there and have something ready in savings for generational wealth for this child. That, but then some people out here trying to destroy this child or cover this child up, and then go ahead and just skip over this child and go with a different child, like that's the child that the prophecy is about. And I don't care if this child 80 years old today. There is something that still, there's unfinished business, and trying to cover up that is going to put a hole, like a big hole or a big gash or a gap in something, is what I'm seeing. So we got the 10 of Cups here with the King of Wands. These people so afraid you're going to judge them for something that you might accidentally see, that they already ready to murder you or end your life or make, you know, make a life changing or altering. And these people are not God. That's the thing. But this might be some people that knew that you had the essence of God in you or on you or a calling. And so all they need to do is get everybody else to see you some other kind of way, as with lazy or uninteresting or ugly or something like this, or fat or not smart or something like this. And it's like, you just being you have so much to offer, and you have so many fields that you can tap into. It's hard to challenge these people, you know, and it's almost like you shouldn't have to. You really shouldn't have to. Somebody likes to see somebody like overwhelmed or something like this. Okay. So again, whoever this person is, whatever this is, an elder or something could have came in and sent this person towards you here. This crown here. Somebody could have had you hiding in the land of the dark or death or something like this. All right. And now they want to bring you out of it. But it's certain things that it's like certain rites or rituals that they done skipped over, because they decided to offer these things up probably to a golden calf. It's so many things that somebody chose wrong or something. Yeah, somebody chose wrong with Ace of Cups or Ace of Vassals in the reverse. Somebody might have chose wrong. Okay. Or somebody just came in so they can dip out of your, so they can get something in their vassal. Because about this power hot energy, there's a they break down vassal, and something very detrimental about vassals with his energy. I'm thinking, what the hell that got to do with anything? So using these cards, I'm seeing a lot of these vassal energies. So maybe we'll find out. But we got the Ace of Cups in reverse here. Somebody is still fondling. And then we got the Two of Cups. So it could be a Two of Cups. Yeah, because there's a guy back here. Or there was a guy back here watching her, you know, do whatever this is or something. Or maybe somebody misses seeing you do you. Maybe somebody don't like you to watch it. You too, but listen, tarot readings and stuff like that. But listen, I noticed two things. Somebody maybe just thought you wasn't strong enough. Okay. Now again, all you got to do, all these people got to do is keep these unruly members at bay. We'll be straight. But somebody's not doing that, right? Because I know how to handle my mind. People, it's hard for you to really, you might think that's what you're doing for a minute, but it's hard for you to really gain some type of access and control and unless you're using some kind of fucking technology. I'm just telling you that right now. Okay? So we have this. Okay? Somebody like to see what you do, possibly. They don't care what them other people is doing. And so it could bother you. And a lot of these masculine energies or these other energies get pissed off because things that they, you know, they might come or hear you, you know, and it might be a spirit that's on them that may hear something that that spirit is actually doing and they get bothered, I think, by that as well. Okay. It's just what I think. All right. Maybe again, and if you so worried about what's up in my Ace of Cups, worry about your own. If somebody want to come over here and say, well, what? There's nothing there. Oh, thank you. Next. There's this person's cup is empty. Ain't nothing for, well, damn. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you too late, or maybe that's just what you think. Maybe something is hiding, and maybe also, you know, you've already been here and filled your cup up several times. You never gave back, and so you're not getting nothing back. And I'm not just talking about the bare minimal either. So these people could also be listening to what I'm saying and then trying to cheer this masculine in and get him, just trick her. Go back up there and act nice and, you know, do stuff like she used to ask you to do. Because in a minute, you know what I'm saying, I can hear somebody saying something like that. But I don't know. That could be before something else here. Yeah. Cause I feel like whoever this is that came back in with this right here, I told you, it's like, this is King David, but now his wise men. Now this could be asking. Okay, I could see this as asking for help from your friends. Maybe you didn't, but they just intruding in to help you. But again, if somebody help you, then they can get up higher than you. So this ain't nothing you request. This ain't nothing I requested. But this is where these people infiltrate. I don't know how they're able to do it. But I forbid these people from doing this. Because everybody want to come in my energy in the back door as if I don't know now. Now, when I was little, that might have worked. Or when I was in some kind of mindset, that might have worked, but it don't work no more. So whatever they doing here, and then also there is these two lovers here. This could be this could be a Taurus, this 23andMe energy, and this could be, or this person, this is what they want it to be. They want me to bring it into fruition with a Virgo. We'll just say that. Okay? This is what somebody is, but again, the Virgo know that I have more power and ranking than the Virgo. The Virgo had to go to somebody that's okay with saying, oh my God, the Virgo is like, no. You get me? That's what pissed these people off, man. I'm not starstruck. I'm just not. I look at shit. You know what I'm saying? I look at everybody almost the same. Even though I know that these people don't have no ranking over me, that they trying to steal my position, you know, and they probably successful with it with these group of crooked people. Okay? Somebody want me to think, oh, you're my halo. Oh, don't you wish you... No. That's why you and these people are trying to figure out who you can get to come in through the back door or something like this to try to get back in my energy and act like it's me that's longing for your energy. Like, cut it out. Because I don't mind having no energy and then just reflecting. Because you're not about to poke and prod me with an electric prod device. You know, and I seen somebody do a video, like a little short. And I think it was about living rooms or something like that. It was like a lady, she was redoing a sitting room. And she was like, yeah, y'all remember that room that your grandma and them still got the plastic on, and, you know, they don't want you sitting in it. Even when people come over, they still can't sit in it, you know. And she was, it was just like a little thing or whatever. She was setting up this room, and it was really cute and everything. And then she put the candle out, and then she took like this this candle lighter or something. It's like a two-pronged thing, and she lit the wick, okay? So when I was just saying what I'm saying right here, I just seen that I was like, that's a pretty cool crafty. I wonder what that is that she lit that candle with, okay? And that made me think about that as well. Somebody is trying to, a holy cow, like back in the day, if people found you messing with their holy cows or doing something. Now, people could tend to, in cultures, may say that, oh, it was the cows. They just let cows walk around. They treated them holy and everything. But I know that at some point in time, they were talking about supposed like privileged women or women that, you know, they knew their womb or they were the gift or something was special about this prized possession, like Wilbur on Charlotte's Web. You know what I'm saying? This is just the truth. Okay. So, I feel like we could be kind of dealing with that energy too. Somebody don't want the prized pig to look like the prized pig. They want it to look like a poor, rolling in the mud, you know, person or something like this, okay? Somebody could be also, whoever these groups is, they could be trying to perform flattery. But it's just best to just not let these people back in and stop them at the gate. Because something ain't right. Somebody wants you to feel like if you let these people go, even though you didn't get no return on your investment or the secret. First of all, you find out these people are secretly ciphering from you, first of all. So if you would have never woke up and found out or something like this, or you would never open yourself up to a communication or something like this, you probably would never been able to feel somebody had somebody like frozen or something here, okay? I feel like that's what these people did. They had a spell, a binding spell on somebody. And when this person woke up to sense certain things again, or certain sensors to open back up, these people wanted to be there to try to poke and prod and guide you or drop you or push you off a cliff. Or this could be, again, somebody could be on a cliff right now. Okay, I'm hearing Cliff Huxtable, okay? Because this might have something to do with, you know, whatever was going on with him with the Quaaludes or whatever you call it. Could be something like that. This shit could go like way back. Okay? So we got the Knight of Coins here. And then we got this lady here that's working on these dresses or whatever. This is like an older lady that's pregnant here. But she got a blue horse coming out. Okay? And this Ace of Pentacles. So somebody could be trying to entice you. A stallion type of energy. Okay? And she's like, nah, I'd rather work on this dress or something. You know, like somebody's doing some shit like this here. Okay? Maybe you really don't see it because she really ain't paying attention to this. She can be in this room and not really feel, not even recognize that these pieces of glass look like a horse. You know what I'm saying? But that's that. That's what this looked like to me. Okay? And it's also making me think about manufactured beings here. Because like all these dresses is back here. Like robots without a head on it yet or something. Okay, somebody could also be trying to go find your original vassal or something like this. You know? Oh. Okay. Come here something about death now. It ain't bad. Like, actually, you know, because have you ever had a dream? Like I used to, when I was younger, or maybe even a couple years back when I was shopping a lot and buying clothes, I would hate the way like some stuff was fit on my belly until I started to make sure I got clothes, first of all, that would fit right on my, you know, I had to really go through something to find out like A-line, Empire waist, or I'm about to say Empress waist, Empire waist. These things work on my body type, you know, but it's just making me think about but there's somebody sneaking underneath these dresses here. There's a person right here. You know, and then once in a while, I'll be like, well, how nice it would be if I can just say, oh, yeah, I'm a size medium, and just get the medium and put it on, and it just fit just right. And I don't have to say, well, yeah, nah. You know what I'm saying? At least with the fit, okay? So, again, something like this. Somebody could be trying to entice you, okay? I'm hearing somebody like a god body or something. I don't know, y'all. I don't know what we got going on in this new age, okay? But I guess if I can keep... See, but there's so many things on my body that I like to keep. That if somebody asked me, did I want to become a robot or an android today, I think I had to question that. Even if the android had a perfect body. Because that's what the shit is going towards in the future now. Okay? So somebody, and especially if it's just because some woman or some man want me, but they don't want me the way that I am, and that's the only reason why I'm doing it, I don't know. We got Page of Wands here. Or somebody want to pick me, but they want to come back by my house to see if I'm jogging every day. Or they want to come back to see, like, you know. And we talking about, people know about this shit now. We talking about people that's also feeling drained or sick because people trying to force them into other unions instead of letting them link up with the person they really supposed to be dealing with. Because they don't need nobody else around them at that point. They know how to heal each other. They know how to pinpoint things or whatever. They don't have to send out messages through the airwaves so everybody can be nosy and pick up on what they saying. They don't have to, you know, the other person don't have to do YouTube videos and just want the other person to pick up on their soul vibes of what's directly for them, and the in between of what's going on in the community with their family, between God, between worlds. You know, that you know that this motherfucker know when I said that you know what I'm talking about. Okay? That's what they want. And then they say, well, stop telling your business. That's why we came and did this. No, you came and did that to somebody because you retarded. Because you slow. Because you're not happy with yourself. Because you feel like you don't have control over somebody that you ain't never gonna have control over. It's something like this. Okay? It's something like that. And look who's sitting here. See what I'm saying? Those type of people right there. Oh, it worked, girl. He more interested in us than her. Oh my God. Look, they want to show up so bad, but let's see what come out. We'll know if it's magic. We got the Page of Swords here. Yeah, they've been spying too, but it's in reverse. So maybe this is about to start letting their haughtiness and their laughter and their cheering and raising glasses and still partying. Maybe they won't be doing that anymore. Yeah, there's the double whammy. Page of Swords, Page of Swords. They say, oh, we'll just come in the back door. No, bitch, you won't. Because that'll be... And then let's see how well off you do then. You see? And I'm telling you right now, people say, girl, God ain't going to have you out here looking back. Oh, Satan is raising up people right now. Or to some extent. And they're looking very shinier and nicer than God's children, some of them. I'm just letting you know that. Just so people don't get you off track with thinking that because you don't have things or you lost some things or something. It's just there's game for these Satan seed that are seeking and seeing who they can devour. Going from state to state, squatting at houses here and there. That. Oh yeah, the Joneses own them lands over there behind this trail and on this side of Georgia and on that side. Yeah, Those are also targeted individuals, I bet, that feel like they don't feel comfortable at their home anymore, and so on and so forth. But, you know, to each his own. Some of this shit might be God's work because of what these people did. I don't know. I really necessarily only worry about things on an elevated thing that will spread out, and people going to do what they want to do anyway. You understand what I'm saying? I can only do what I'm talking about, what I'm doing. And again, the biggest problem here is people invading other people's that's terroristic behavior. And I don't even know if we can call it domestic. This could be something, and it's saying don't take up false accusations against your neighbor. So these people are not living near you. They move away at a distance and have somebody else that's a spy or something come live on your block, and they'll do the watching. And these people will go do the reporting to the people that they licking ass for because they want positions that they'll never get because you ain't the one. So we have Lovers in reverse. So yeah, these people think they're gonna continue being lovers with somebody, you or this person, or they're gonna think that. Again, we have this energy here where this person is getting knocked down. All right, with this Lovers card, this man is knocking her down or at least helping her up. Okay, and I feel like whoever these people are with it in reverse, they don't want this man helping this woman up, but she already to fuck up. I'm just trying to tell you. So somebody could be laying low right now saying, wait a minute, they all saying this, but this person's saying that, you know, and this might be it. I'm hearing this is it. But somebody know they got to come at you another kind of way. And if you a God, or you more all God than me, and if I can speak my peace freely, you'll figure out a way. If you not, then you will never show up. You will never be able to appear. You will never be able to write any writings in the sky. You'll never be able to leave a secret note that only me and you would know. You will never be able to tell. You will never be able to show me something about like a secret place that we both know. You'll just be saying that shit knowing that I don't know what the fuck you talking about. And that's just what it be. We got a King of Cups might be in their feelings. All right. He's sitting here with this candlestick or this candelaria stick. But the cup is up here, but he acting like he don't see it. Somebody could be missing somebody. Somebody could be mad at you. If you a cup energy or something, somebody could be mad at you for a moment. Something you said or something. But I ain't never gonna relent. A bitch gonna always have to take the knee in front of me. So I don't know what, I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's gonna stop somebody from, but again, for what, nigga? I feel like my energy is not built to be on that. Just respect that. And then you don't even have to deal with me really, because I'm not going to compromise. I'm not going to buy any motherfucker that's coming over here trying to stop my reign or stop my growth or something like. You're not a friend of mine. You know, unless you know somebody got a murder plot today and you bust my tire get bust out or something like this. And if it didn't, I'd have been 10 minutes earlier or an hour earlier going down the street where somebody know that I was about to get my head blown off. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, if you can't stop a couple sick bitches from trying to come over to my house and plant stuff in my house or do little goofy shit, you know what I'm saying? Then these not my people. These not the people I'm supposed to be working with. Because the people I'm working with ain't nobody getting 10 feet even close to me. So somebody could have been working here and some of these pentacles fell. And now these pentacles are up. This could be like, again, some of these pentacles went into the underground layer and start saying, well, we'll just watch her from there. Like, they're like, oh, what are you doing in this office? You can't be doing this with people's information. And they're like, oh, okay, well, forget it. I don't even need this job. But they already got something in the likeness of it built in another area so they can still feel like they're higher than somebody, or they can look at the whole thing now. Okay, somebody could be pointing out the government when they've been running around with the government for the past 3 years doing this little silly shit. Something like that. Oh, it failed. All right. It failed. All right. Hold on one second.